Co to odpierdalasz?
Gówno cię to obchodzi! Śmiecu! Jebany! Kurwa, mać! Wypierdalaj stąd! Wypierdalaj stąd!
Yeah, might as well cover them today instead of leaving them hanging for a long while. I'll probably give the same treatment to Wishful Leader or whatever her name ends up being whenever she comes out. The one aspect these two variants share is being exclusives. You know how it goes, you either watch and gamble in a developer stream or travel to a live event which contains a Skullgirls booth.
You stupid.
The third and actually good option is to wait if, and only if, they put any of the variants on a prize fight event or similar, like they did with Fan Favorite. Outside of that, I'm on the camp that thinks exclusives can usually afford to be lesser good, because due to their scarcity, if there were to be extra levels of practical, then it'd be a nuclear wasteland of just how apeshit the community would go. At the same time, since I'm a negative dude, that shouldn't stop one from ripping on something, even while acknowledging the positives.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Fan Favorite is what every exclusive should aspire to be. Not too complex to figure out and not outright meta changing, but still capable of providing something to make them actually worth using. He functions as both direct offense and mild support. Every 30 seconds he grants a 10-second final stand to his teammates, which by itself, it's a pretty mild lifesaver. You have to be within the right intervals for it to be of any use, and obviously to either be forced to a difficult position or if you're deliberately getting hit for whatever experiment you're trying out. For all intents and purposes, it's there but doesn't do much. But that's okay, because the second ability completely carries him and makes investing on him actually not a bad plan. While having living teammates, using Hype Mode grants 2 stacks of Enrage and inflicts Deathmark for 10 seconds each. It's a straight up power boost that allows for massive damage through critical hits. And this may let people consider crit rate for him, which it works, but I wouldn't go for it. The preferred option in my opinion would be to slot in at least one hurting hurdle, so that he can land criticals without the need of rate. Additionally, he can practically make use of the same set as Dragon Brawler, since they're mechanically the same, usage of Hype Mode for expanded firepower in the form of criticals. If you happen to get your hands on a Fan Favorite, investing on him is a safe bet for some mild fun, even if he doesn't bring much to the table. Now, if you weren't able to get one from last week's free offering, I say you can pass him. He's great but not essential.
That was cool.
For the record, I consulted people that actually have her. Shoutouts to Chamomille for the advice and footage. Anyway, Number Cruncher is a combo machine whose ability revolves around constant offense through guard break. If that already doesn't sound familiar to you, let me put the comparison out in the open. This is a Galactic Glamour copycat. To her credit, she has comparatively better base stats and kit, but at the same time all she realistically does is just guard break. The blessing can occasionally work on her favor, but it only works as a clutch. Its purpose is exclusively to get up to 5 stacks and exchange it all to guard break. All she has is creating openings on the opponent, but that's not something Robo Fortunes are unfamiliar with. Yeah, unblockable precision, but go fuck yourself. But really that makes Number Crackhead's reason for investing not as worth it. On her own she works. It's fair to say anyone can enjoy some guard break action every so often, but by comparison to Fan Favorite, while he did nothing groundbreaking, he was at least given out for free for everyone to try him out, while Number Kratos has not been made accessible yet and almost exclusively serves as a flex. The only current options are to either enter any giveaway out there or spend too much money to travel to whatever irrelevant convention is taking place and head to its respective Skullgirls booth. All for a Galactic Glamour-like.
Oh boy, that's not gonna sit well.
Needless to say, I can't really recommend aiming for a Number Crony, even if it's just for the flex value. It's not that she's completely terrible, but her properties are present on other much more accessible variants, same character or not. It's not really worth hunting one of these down. Just wait until the devs concede and make her accessible through a price fight similar.
Too cold and sterile. Where's the heart?